got a baby kitten that was born on 28th of April 2023, was now weighted to weight as much as 50 pieces of 2 euro cents. 50 pieces of 2 euro cents. When you hold him in the hand, he doesn't seem to weigh as much because the weight is more evenly distributed. And yeah, the density of the 2 cent pieces is definitely a lot higher. So lower density doesn't feel as heavy. Huh. Mass is weird like that. So that's the record, and I fed him 5 times the maximum of 4 milliliter of baby milk, and I should do 7 times 2 to 4 milliliter of baby milk. He was just very hungry, and I was so happy that he was accepting the plastic funnel as drinking apparatus. There's a baby pacifier for kids, for kittens. Now I'm waiting for mommy and for sunset, and yeah, I had a very important lesson walking around to the neighbors nearby, and they told me, yeah, small wildlife will kill baby kittens, and I didn't think that the small wildlife, uh, yeah, less than raccoon sized. What the species also includes raccoons. There are no raccoons here. There are only smaller wildlife or rabbits or deer that do not eat meat, obviously. So the biggest meat-eating animals are red foxes, very small ones that hide in flower fields further away. There's a fox mother with 2 children, but not in this part of the area, and I don't think she ever moved here. But hey, in 10 hours a lot can happen. And it was sunrise, so yeah, possibly at the end of the hunt, some foxes might actually have been in here, but more likely smaller predators than foxes. That I didn't thought would A, scare away mommy from her babies, and B, would be able to snatch babies away from me without me hearing anything while I was less than 10 to 5 meters away. So that killed, most likely that killed 4 or 5 babies, so they didn't reach age of 11 hours. They died before, they didn't reach age of 10 to 20 hours. They died before reaching the age of 20 hours. And only one survived, and he's now weighing as much as 52 cent pieces, euro cent. So I'm gonna weight him more often, and now is the 1st of May, right? What date is it? Yes, 1st of May, and the April does have 30 days, yeah, so he's not very old, and he has gained weight with me feeding him and with mommy caring for him. But mommy during daytime is nowhere to be found. She's way too shy. She's hiding deep in haystacks, deep in old abandoned huts uh, that are being repaired to become pig pens with a roof, and they are full of dust, full of rocks, full of plastic pipes, full of wood waste, full of plastic junk, mostly 90s electronics. You can be lucky if you find a USB cable in there. You can be lucky if you find a working flat screen TV there. But usually it's just cassette decks and um, vinyl players and uh, radios and ancient PCs from the early 90s at best. Um, there was one lucky find of a PC from 2010 that worked flawlessly, and that was pretty much the most precious item that we found there. That was thrown out because people die here in an old people's house, or somebody is buying some new hardware. A lot of farmers around here, like a club of 500 regional farmers, and we are in the center of it with a church and a repair shop. That's pretty cheap with big stores. Of course, there are cities with other repair shops, but they are more for transportation and for electric, no, not for electric, for diesel vehicles. Yeah. Now we wait for mommy. My little baby is not called Nibbler because he kept nibbling on my thumbs and he's now about to be strong enough and have long enough claws to pierce through my outer skin layer. It's starting to get a little bit painful. Not bloody, but I know it's no longer just cute. If he hangs this whole weight of 52 cent pieces, let me repeat that one more time, or on 2 or 3 of his legs, that can hurt because it's only 15 needles in your skin. Yeah, it's not nice to hang so many cent pieces on some small needles on your skin, even if they don't have the strength to penetrate you deep. It's a lot of hooks. Yeah. It stops being cute if you cannot restore his claws. I gotta check the internet for how much a 2 euro cent piece weighs. Although I weight them on a different scale with more accuracy than I have my data. I keep weighting them in cent pieces. And I have to look what the ideal weight of newborn kittens should be and what I do in case of discrepancy. And if he's overweight, that would also be not too healthy. And what else? There was something else. What do kittens weight? And yeah, also wildlife that is dangerous to kitties, to newborns. I'm cleaning up this place because yeah, the floor that the bear mother gave birth to 5 babies, it needs to be washed in the laundry at last, if only to not attract more predators. I will lock the door because I'm only feeding ants or other wildlife, birds mostly, unintentionally, and I don't want ants inside this room. It's bad. So yeah, it's getting cozy in here with cat lady and her baby. And a lot of people yesterday and today learned that the baby exists and that a lot of baby kittens exist. And only 1 to 3 of them are getting adopted locally. That's not good. That's not good. Hmm. Oh, baby has made a sucking noise. Well, you just got fed 20 minutes ago and based 5 minutes ago. No, please stop making cute noises. You have had more than enough food for today. You have had like 160% of your minimum food and 80% of your maximum food intake. Yeah, something like that, roughly. It's hard to tell how much I have to feed him. That's why I started waiting him. He's pretty fine. Yesterday afternoon it didn't look so great because I didn't have proper food for him, and there was a dry span of 6 hours where I didn't get any food because mommy wasn't able to be found for 1.5 hours. So I searched mommy, but now we are food independent from mommy, more or less. So it's surely more healthy if the 3 days old kitten gets to suck on mommy's titties as much as possible. So today I slept enough. I'm rested. My room is a mess. This room is getting tidier slowly. And oh yeah, I also want to make playthings with feathers and catnip for the other 3-week-old 6 kittens. 6 3-week-old kittens. That's how you say it, right? Yeah. Adverbs have a proper order. Adjectives, whatever. Everything worked pretty nicely. It's a bit sad they underestimated what small wildlife can kill, but hey, that's a lesson. Mommy would likely not be able to raise 5 kittens to over 3 months of age. She is way too aloof for that. She's way too young for that. And the second that she didn't eat them alive because a lot of kittens do that. A lot of cats do that on their firstborns, especially if they are very young. So the natural expectation was she would eat the babies alive. But no, she was a lovely mother. She just got scared by very small wildlife and she possibly rescued 1 or 2 babies. And 1 or 2 babies likely got eaten, and 1 baby I personally took care of. It's likely not gonna live much longer. Like it has a few months, but I do my best to raise it. And if I raise it to 1 year of age, it will become a very dominant and very dog-like kitten. It will not be afraid of water. It will not be afraid of humans. It will not be afraid of any cat, no matter how big. And it definitely will not be afraid of whatever wildlife killed its 4 siblings if they are dead by now. They might still be all alive. Maybe mommy had the right instincts to move out here when I wasn't there to protect her. That's also possible. But in that case, the kittens that she evacuated and then abandoned for 10 hours straight because she didn't care to leave 1 kitten that she had nearby in favor of um, getting back to whatever kittens she evacuated, maybe 1 or 2, maybe all 4, unlikely, but not impossible. They definitely have starvation issues. But hey, mommy might still be caring for 4 more kittens. That would be awesome. Just a hope. I search them every day, I find nothing. And I'm out of tricks to get mommy to tell me where she might be hiding a litter. I have no idea where.